2K25 universe mode, and this is the Great American Bash edition of NXT Week 1, and we end the Great American Bash special edition of NXT with the second week of the show on the first week of August. But that's then, this right here is now, and right now is week 1 of NXT the Great American Bash, a special edition of NXT of this 2-week special. And what a card we have for you for this week of week 1 of NXT the Great American Bash. We kick off this special edition of NXT with the NXT Women's North American Championship. Tatum Paxley, the challenger, takes on the champion Fallon Henley. The last time Fallon Henley defended her championship against Tatum Paxley was at NXT Heatwave back in June on the 15th, which was like weeks ago. Eddy Thorpe versus Wes Lee. In singles action, Ridge Holland versus Shawn Spears. In Extreme Rules match, the young OG Javon Evans versus the Ruca Oba Femi. Should be a great matchup in my book. Brooks Jensen versus Lexis King. NXT's resident surfer Sol Ruca as he takes on the nightmarish, the very eerie Wendy Choo. And we have some more women's division action on NXT, and it is the main event. It's Roxanne Perez, the former champion, versus the current champion Cora Jade in the main event for the NXT Women's Championship. Last month at NXT Heatwave on June 15th, like weeks ago, Cora Jade defeated the now former champion Roxanne Perez to become the new NXT Women's Champion to kick off NXT Heatwave. And this right here is the rematch from that previous championship bout. But the difference is the roles are reversed. Roxanne is now the challenger, and Cora Jade is the champion. It's the Prodigy versus NXT's resident mean girl, Roxanne versus Cora. And that's all of the matches for week 1 of the Great American Bash edition of NXT. And before we kick off NXT the Great American Bash week 1 with our NXT North, our NXT Women's North American Championship submission matchup between Tatum Paxley and current champion Fallon Henley. If you're new to my channel, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to turn on the notifications bell so you won't miss new content just like this one And don't forget to turn on the notifications bell so you won't miss new content just like this one. And with that being said, let's kick off NXT, the Great American Bash Week 1 with our submission matchup for the NXT Women's North American Championship to kick off NXT. The challenger, Tatum Paxley, and the current champion, Fallon Henley. And it all goes down right here, right now, on NXT, the Great American Bash. And here comes the challenger.
Here comes this strange individual
for this matchup.
On her own wavelength, on her own frequency. Tatum Paxley had a bit of a rough start. She was rejected by Diamond Mine and then took a strange turn.
Known to have various fixations, whether it's on championship gold or certain superstars, or her doll collection.
Yeah, she's not beating the strange allegations. Cole, can you believe Tatum Paxley has trouble making friends?
There's no one quite like Tatum Paxley here in WWE. She's like Saxton.
Tatum Paxley's in the ring, and here comes the current champion.
A good old girl who now has a fatal influence.
A small-town country girl with a veteran mindset, a strong work ethic, and a mean right hand.
She has become consumed with knocking down these so-called rookies a peg or two.
Oh, the rookies should respect Henley. She's a proven main event talent and has held the Women's North American Championship.
And that's what it's all about right there for those two women. The NXT Women's North American Championship as we head into the ring for the in-ring introductions for this opening matchup.
Introducing the challenger from Dallas, Texas, Tatum Paxley. And her opponent from Chelsea, Michigan, the NXT Women's North American Champion, Fallon Henley.
The competition tonight looking to add even more prestige to the NXT Women's North American Championship.
The referee holds up the championship high. And here we go. Submission match for the NXT Women's North American Championship to kick off NXT. And here we go.
NXT Women's North American Championship on the line.
Any woman who has added her name to this title's history has quickly established herself as a talent to watch in WWE.
Well, that's true, Saxton, but I also know plenty of veterans and legends who want to prove their legacy by taking this title.
Able to pry out and gain control around the waist.
Boom!
Flipping the script with a headlock. Converts it into a headlock.
Drop toe hold, fundamental offense there.
Henley was scouted there.
Locking up with a collar and elbow.
Passes through and wrist lock applied. And this top wrist lock will slow the pace.
Oh my goodness, what an impactful STO. Oh, diving senton bomb. That was amazing.
Ooh, the forearm connects. She fights back with the counter. Boom! What a drop kick.
On the mark.
Count out rule is active as she heads to the floor. Scoop slam. Back into the ring here. And Henley able to reverse that.
Paxley avoids that one.
Every counter being answered with another.
Has to find a way out of this. Targeting the throat there. Boom! Tatum is held in check there.
Fallon looking to push the advantage after that.
Backbreaker. Oh, putting focus on the arm here.
Her moment could be at hand. She's ready to attack. Oh, launching himself from the ropes.
Scrambling up the top turnbuckle now. From the top.
Elbow drop. Good Lord. No holding back. That's the kind of risk.
Look at this fire.
Figure four head scissor draining all the energy out of the opposition. Critical point in this match. She's all tight.
And that's it. New champ. New champ.
Here is your winner and the new NXT Women's North American Champion, Tatum Paxley.
What a turn of events.
One reign ends and another begins.
Becoming the champion has to be one of the most glorious feelings she's felt in her life.
Tatum Paxley defeated Fallon Henley in a submission match to become the new NXT Women's North American Championship in a submission match. The kickoff NXT as we head into our next contest. And in our next match is Eddy Thorpe taking on the Cardiac Kid, Wes Lee. And this should be a competitive contest, a competitive matchup between these two talented and skilled individuals here on NXT. And all of that goes down right now. And it's time for some more action here at NXT, the Great American Bash, Week 1.
Eddy Thorpe is howling for a fight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Reno, Nevada, weighing in at 223 pounds,
Thorpe has an impressive array of in-ring abilities, has proven it in so many situations, including multiple underground matches.
And no denying Thorpe is a highly skilled mat technician.
A man who takes pride in his heritage and takes pride in representing who he says he is.
Well, Eddy Thorpe's always itching for a fight, always looking to prove himself in WWE.
Eddy Thorpe's in the ring, and here comes the Cardiac Kid himself, Wes Lee, in one of the longest North American Championship reigns in NXT's history.
Weighing in at 183 pounds, Wes Lee.
Wes Lee possesses astonishing agility. He leaps through the air with ease.
But Lee is more than just a high flyer. He's a multi-dimensional competitor.
And he knows he needs to do whatever it takes to win. Lee has worked hard to get to this point in his career, and now he won't give up his spot for anyone.
And here we go, singles action right here on NXT Great American Bash. Eddy Thorpe, Wes Lee, and this matchup is underway.
The fight's on with Eddy Thorpe. Eddy's a ferocious competitor who fights with, as he puts it, the always alpha mentality.
That's right, Michael. Eddy's pride and determination come from his Native American.
Shoulders down, Penny in predicament. Not quite there yet.
Got to do more to get the fall. And into the collar and elbow.
Transitioning right into the wrist lock.
Goes for the arm drag.
Collar and elbow.
Shoved right off. Boom! Good defense from him.
Back and forth trading reversals.
Corey, what's your advice for taking on Wes Lee? Wes is as dynamic as they come in the ring, not exactly the easiest competitor to pin down.
Yeah, which is why you're in the ring against Wes. You need to make sure to be the one controlling the pace. Grind Wes down. Don't let him make this a fast-paced contest. He won't be so dynamic then.
Round and round into the...
Satellite DDT. Thorpe can't seem to get out of harm's way.
Thorpe needs to be resourceful in this situation. Vicious. Every strike more devastating than the last.
Way to avoid that.
Flying forearm connects, and Thorpe gets cut down there.
Wes proving too much to handle with that.
Connects. Saw it coming.
Eddy able to take a stand there.
Good chance for Thorpe to gain his wits about him.
Down opponent, and a double axe handle smash. A reversal catches Eddy. Oh, the wind just knocked right out with that. Crossbody.
Overhand shots and elbows and forearms. My God, what a striking display.
And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind.
Getting out of harm's way.
And Lee had no reflexes to answer for that.
Eddy showing an aggression that won't be contained.
He saw that one coming.
Oh, my gosh. Oh.
snapmare. Oh, look at the kick. Oh.
Wes Lee setting up in the corner, sizing up his opponent. What are we going to see here? A flip DDT.
I think that's it. That must be it. And he fights it off.
There's some shock in the arena after that kick out.
Going to the top rope. What's his plan?
Lift off. Oh, man.
Wes with a big-time move.
The cover. Kicks out before one.
What stamina. It's truly impressive to completely beat the count here.
The WWE Universe is pouring more fuel on his fire right now.
Smash after the stops.
What are we about to see?
Right to the hamstring.
He's lining him up.
Did you hear the impact?
Saw what was coming and got out of dodge quick.
Striking with a knee. Just a relentless assault from Thorpe.
Yeah, this is what you have to do against Wes. Controlling the pace. Not letting Wes get started or pick up any speed.
And that blow has him wavering.
Yeah, but this far into the match, you can't help but be impressed by the relative resilience.
It looks like he could get it done here.
And a strong kick out at one.
It's hard to believe, but it looks like he still has some gas left in the tank.
Great reaction from Wes. Big-time neck breaker.
In the corner, has to find a way out of there.
Oh.
Boot to the gut will stop anyone in their tracks. And Wes is one step quicker.
When in doubt, try to knock your opponent's block off. He could absolutely be at the end of his rope.
I'm positive this wasn't in his game plan, but if he wants to survive this match, he needs to come up with a new plan ASAP.
Catches the kick. A picture-perfect moonsault.
You have to respect these men for taking it to the next level. This one's becoming too close to call.
It's hard to predict how this one went. Onto the back of the neck, sends their opponent.
He counters with a great reversal.
He's going back to the well. DDT.
Wes Lee is in serious danger.
Two. And they're still in this.
How close was that? That was about as close as it could get without it all being over for him.
What's the tally on how many times we thought this match was coming to an end? I can't count anymore.
You can feel the WWE Universe reverberating off every corner in this building.
Gary! Wow!
They'll take things into the ring. And he is directed into the corner. Tiger feint kick around the post. Wes Lee just uncorks a beauty. I can't believe I just saw that.
Whatever it takes is Wes Lee's motto, Corey. Get used to it. Falcon arrow!
Once more, setting it up. Spiral attack.
Wes with a big-time move.
And going for the pin. That's it. Wes able to score the win.
Here is your winner, Wes Lee.
Wes Lee claiming another win.
Eddie just wasn't able to get back into the match.
It's important for Eddie to come back from this loss stronger.
The Cardiac Kid, Wes Lee, picks up the victory over Eddy Thorpe in our on the first week of NXT, the Great American Bash. And we are just getting started, folks. Well, the action has started, but we're just going to keep the action rolling and keep the action going. Shawn Spears defeats Rich Holland in a singles action. It is now time for our Extreme Rules matchup. Javon Evans, the young OG, takes on the ruler Oba Femi. It's a David versus Goliath type match, but it's under Extreme Rules in this Extreme Rules bout, and it all goes down right here, right now, on week 1 of NXT, the Great American Bash. And here comes the young OG.
Here comes the young OG.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from Greensboro, North Carolina, weighing in at 170 pounds, Javon Evans.
An impressive young man signed his NXT contract at just 19 years old.
Yeah, Javon Evans is living his dream and sharing his joy.
The young OG's in the ring, and here comes the ruler himself, Oba Femi.
WWE Universe, bow before the ruler. Sir, yes sir, Oba Femi is an absolute powerhouse.
And his opponent from Lagos, Nigeria, weighing in at 273 pounds, Oba Femi.
A track and field standout before arriving in WWE.
Yeah, but Oba's taken to in-ring competition like the proverbial fish to water. Dominance is not worth questioning.
Yeah, Corey, not many competitors are eager to climb into the ring and face this man, that's for sure.
Well, just look at him. Who would want to mess with Oba Femi?
And here we go. Extreme Rules action here on NXT Great American Bash Week 1. Javon Evans, Oba Femi, here we go.
We've seen a lot of Extreme Rules matches. Forklifts, spears to the announce table, brawls moving into the crowd. Always a great time.
One thing I've learned over the years, Michael, is blink as little as possible. If you do, you might miss a historic moment in this one.
Well, I've learned that you got to keep your head on a swivel because more often than not, someone's getting thrown our way.
Oh, right into a counter.
Getting him right into the corner.
Right into the ring post. What impact?
This is just establishing dominance.
Oh, what a stop right to the chest. Are you kidding me?
He is determined to fight out of this predicament. Just refusing to give up. Continues fighting.
Extreme Rules is one of the most exciting matches in WWE, Cole, and that's what makes it so exciting, is the level of creative destruction we often see from competitors.
There certainly are a lot of creative ways to inflict pain, and that may be the biggest key to victory here tonight. And Oba's focus got a bit shaken there.
That's the way for Evans to make an impact in this match.
Kick right to the face.
Big drop. Constant pressure stacking on top of Femi here.
Evans is fired up, gentlemen.
Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
I think we need to find something else to put our trash in around the ring, because I guarantee that can is going to get all bent out of shape. Dominating shoulder tackle.
Counter by Javon. Running hurricanrana.
Well, some might call that showing off, but what a display. What a way to flaunt your abilities.
Makes the cover. A kick out, and you can see the frustration starting to build.
Strong kick out, but you have to wonder if he can keep it up.
Elbow drop.
Piercing. Carefully measured elbow drop, followed by another, unleashing a barrage on their opponent.
Just deadlifting right there. The power.
Into a power slam.
This could do it. Two. He gets the shoulder up at two.
Couldn't quite slam the door yet.
Escapes out of that attack. Real European uppercut.
He's really feeling all the damage he's taken up till now.
You know exactly what you're getting into when you sign up for this kind of match. Oops, taking a rough hit from a thrown trash can.
And Femi is going to full tilt here.
Javon's cage might be a bit rattled.
Counters to gain the advantage.
Femi timed that one right.
Uh-oh. It retaliates with a counter. Tossed into the side.
It wasn't the height or distance that caused the damage, but they certainly contributed. And he's gone with the ladder, which is a risky choice no matter how you use it.
And he comes in under the ropes now.
Shoulders down.
He's able to kick out before two.
He is going to take this match as long and as far as he needs to. Spanish fly.
Agility like that is what can set you apart from the rest of the locker room.
Elbow lands hard.
He could be starting to really struggle in this match.
And this is a classic Extreme Rules game plan, trying to deal as much damage as possible.
Javon's zeroing in.
Oh, God.
Oh, right to the kidneys. Right on the arm. Oba's undergoing a thrashing.
And I don't see Evans slowing down whatsoever.
Prying their opponent's arm out.
There's a double stomp right down the arm. Connecting with the moonsault.
Counters with an attack on Evans.
Oba doing what he can to alter the beat.
He must end this for the win. Digging deep for a kick out.
I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down?
Sent into the corner. Taken down with a body slam. Going outside. What's he got planned here?
He's got a sledgehammer, and you better believe his opponent's name is all over it.
And some effective offense with that one. They might be able to put this one away right here. And he only stays down for a 1 count.
Still going to take a massive effort to keep him down. Clothesline.
And that will leave Javon with a
much longer.
From the opposition.
He's able to dodge out of the way.
Oh, did you hear the sound that made?
Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. This fight is pumping him up. Pops up there.
The ruler with the fall from grace.
Evans on his last breath.
Shoulder up before 3.
He is just barely still in the fight. I don't know how many more times he's going to be able to kick out after that.
That was too close for comfort. All of that work, all these big moves, and it still didn't earn the fall.
These combatants have stretched their limits here and it's showing.
Win or lose, they are going home tonight knowing they gave it their all. Oh, a roundhouse kick.
A defensive elbow to the gut ends that.
Wrapping the arm over that top rope, punishing their opponent.
Hoisted up across their shoulders. Take a look at this superhuman power. My Lord.
Looking to go up high.
He's in a very bad spot. Totally out of it.
Watch out. Oh, went for it all, but gets nothing.
Big forearm.
Literally, something might be broken. And Evans looking to secure the victory. No, he gets the shoulder up.
A long 2.5 in the waning moments of this.
Oh, no. Now possibly setting up for a submission maneuver.
Unleashed might and force.
And you can see the arm getting absolutely wrenched here. So much for the submission hold. He just lets go.
His grip strength might have run out. Saw it coming and avoided it.
Slice.
Oh, countered into a power slam. Oh, man, he is more than fired up right now. Oh, no. Driving down with the sledgehammer.
No doubt about it. This is just adding extreme insult to injury.
He has him lined right in his sights. To the sky.
From the top of a diving hammer strike. Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless. Right in the face.
My God.
Man, this place is jumping. Huge left and what a... This one's for the win. Can Evans kick out? Almost ended it there.
How this match is still going on defies all reasoning. The end for Evans looking inevitable here.
Pops up there.
The ruler with the fall from grace.
Oba turning the right.
There it is. Femi is your winner.
Here is your winner, Oba Femi.
Javon Evans suffering defeat here tonight.
The dominant reign of Oba continues with this one.
The ruler Oba Femi picks up the victory in this Extreme Rules contest over the young OG Wes Lee, and Oba Femi, the ruler, reigns supreme on NXT, the Great American Bash, Week 1. Brooks Jensen versus Lexis King in one-on-one action. And Lexis King defeats Brooks Jensen. And it's time for one of our final 2 matches here on NXT. Up next is Sol Ruca, NXT's resident surfer, as she takes on the very nightmarish and very eerie Wendy Choo in women's action here on NXT, the Great American Bash Week 1. And here we go. And here comes Ruca.
Ruca. And she is riding that wave of momentum.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Honolulu, Hawaii,
Ruca has plenty of skill, but she may be a bit too fun-loving at times.
Oh, believe me, Corey, Ruca is serious when the bell rings.
Ruca's just fun to watch. She's so positive, has a great work ethic.
Destined for great things here.
Ruca's in the ring, and here comes the nightmarish and eerie Wendy Choo.
Wendy Choo's awake and ready to terrorize WWE.
And her opponent from Chinatown, New York, Wendy Choo.
Can't help but wonder what kind of dark slumber party Wendy's planning here.
She used to be so bright and happy. Now Wendy Choo looks ready to turn the lights out on the competition.
Well, Choo's a capable competitor despite the theatrics. You have to take her seriously, somehow. I'll be honest with you, Cole, I like the mind games. Wendy Choo puts her opponents off balance.
Choo wants to haunt the dreams of her competition to live rent-free inside their heads.
But above all, Wendy's looking to get a big win and get right back to her nightmares, I think.
And here we go. Women's action right here at NXT Great American Bash Week 1. Ruca, Wendy Choo, and it is underway.
The sleepy psycho Wendy Choo. Choo has no remorse, no compassion, and a creepy feeling follows her wherever she goes.
This is certainly not the Wendy Choo we saw in her early days in NXT. Wendy Choo's made it clear that she wants the future to be dark for everyone.
Just seeing Wendy Choo walk is scary, Corey. She has to be possessed. She growls at her opponents. We're surrounded by an overpowering evil.
In the other corner is Ruca. Expect Ruca to use her unreal athleticism to launch her own attacks and create counterattacks.
Superb physical skills, cool under pressure. There's a reason why Ruca was a top performer in the NXT Combine.
Nice drop toe hold.
Short clothesline hits its mark.
Wards that off. What a response.
Springboard into the springboard right on the money.
Corey, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to ask you to try and get into Wendy Choo's headspace for a second here. What do you think Wendy's strategy is in this one? What tricks does she have up her pillowcase?
Yeah, I'm not even going to begin to try and rationalize Wendy's mindset here, Cole. I will say, though, I'm not exactly opposed to this.
From the top!
Piercing elbow.
She's facing some real pushback here. There's two. Sends off the 3 count.
She is still fighting, still keeping this going.
Moonsault.
chance one more time and landing with incredible impact.
Put down face first.
Wendy is unable to stop any attack.
So Ruca's looking very determined. Oof, that can knock you out.
Oh, that was just malicious.
Kicks to the cranium of their opponent. Disgusting behavior. There was no respect shown there.
Oh, mounting him and just punching it away. And a big slam.
Ruca is in grave danger here.
Boom! Basement drop kick.
Drops the hammer right on the lower back.
German suplex. Wendy is taking charge.
And this more aggressive side of Wendy Choo continues to pay dividends.
She's finally able to slow all that incoming offense.
She's able to seize the opportunity, but she's got to keep up the pressure. Check out this strength from Ruca. Fireman's carry and...
What was that? I don't like this. How do they do that?
An anxious few moments right there, guys, but thankfully the lights have returned. Yeah, but there's still that feeling of uneasiness inside this arena, Cole.
She's being derailed here.
This match finally really taking its toll. Who knows how much further this thing will go now?
She has no idea where she is right now, and it is about to get worse.
And a reversal by Soul.
From behind, back suplex.
Ruca's shoulders are down. This might do it. And only gets a 1 count. Wow.
Ow! Evasive maneuvering there.
Lands face first. And quickly now, shoulders down for the win. Shoulder up, shoulder up.
That is just pure instinct at this point.
Soul gets fended off. Oh, a shot right to the kidney. Climbing to the top turnbuckle now. Oh, again.
Great way to wear down your opponent.
No doubt she's looking to end her here.
Taking things back into the ring.
Nice Japanese arm drag.
She's looking winded now.
This late in the match, though, I don't know what else you'd expect.
Orthos hook, the full Nelson slam. And Choo might have just hit the snooze button on her opponent.
Plenty to be alarmed about now.
The Cobra clutch is applied.
The Cobra clutch.
Attacking the most vulnerable point.
And she lets go of the hold.
Maybe she didn't like the leverage or grip she had on that submission, Cole.
From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash.
We've seen these women throw just about everything at each other, and somehow they keep fighting on.
The sheer will to win is on full display.
And she quickly turned that around.
Able to evade the clothesline, looking for a pinning combination. Shoulders are down.
She pops the shoulder up and one.
This battle rages on.
With the counter.
Ruca averts the attack.
Oh my God, Poison Rana.
Her legs are wobbling, but that's the least of her problems.
Uses an elbow to disrupt that attack.
She knew how to evade that.
Looking for a scoop slam, but from behind.
Inverted DDT.
Look at this, Byron.
Figure four head scissor, draining all the energy out of the opposition.
And now the panic is setting in. She's on the door.
Letting go of her hold here.
Maybe she thinks enough damage has been done.
Frankensteiner.
And back into the ring she goes. Turnbuckle drop kick. She's being prepped for something. Face buster! That's what they call it, a hot shot. She's getting back in the
Shoulders down. Looking for the win here.
Kick out. She still has life.
Somehow she's still in this matchup. It's unbelievable.
And a reversal by Soul. Oh, elbow right to the breadbasket for their troubles.
She is out for blood.
Finds a counter for Choo.
Ruca.
Soul snatcher.
That could be curtains for Wendy.
Makes the cover. Oh, and an air fall.
Getting out of that by the skin of their teeth.
Oh, what a kick to the face. God. There's electricity running through this arena right now.
Will it be the spark for one of these competitors?
Choo not ready for this.
Driven down face first. Grabbed by Ruca. What a face buster.
Off the mark with that one.
What a forearm smash. Zips away just in time. Oh my God, what a crossbody. She sees her rising to her feet. This is her opportunity. Springboard 450 into a lariat.
She's got her pin. This might be the end. Finally ends it. And all the bloodshed. Perhaps worth it now.
Here is your winner,
Soul Ruca shining bright with this victory.
Ruca's so captivating to watch, but tonight she reminded us that she's also tough as hell.
Ruca snatched a bit of her opponent's soul tonight in this match and leaves with a big win.
NXT's resident surfer, Soul Ruca, picks up the victory over the nightmarish and eerie Wendy Choo in women's action here on week 1 of NXT, the Great American Bash. As we head into our next matchup of the show. And our next match is the main event for the NXT Women's Championship here on NXT, the Great American Bash Week 1. Roxanne Perez, the former champion, the challenger, takes on the current champion, Cora Jade. Last month at NXT Heatwave on June 15th, the hottest PLE of the summer on the NXT side of things, Cora Jade defeated Roxanne Perez in the opening match of that event to become the new NXT Women's Championship. This matchup is the rematch from that previous championship encounter. Who will leave NXT, the Great American Bash, as the NXT Women's Championship? Will it be Roxanne Perez, the former champion, or will it be the current champion, Cora Jade? All of that and more as we head into our main event for the NXT Women's Championship right here and right now. Let's get into it.
contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the NXT Women's Championship.
And with that being said, it is main event time.
The Prodigy is here.
And she is angry, and she is vengeful.
A woman with a proven championship mentality.
And she believes she's now the version of herself that she needed to be.
Do you doubt her, Saxton? She's one of only 3 women to hold the NXT Women's title more than once.
So much success, so young.
Maybe that's why Perez feels so entitled. But then again, I guess it's not entitlement when you're as good as Roxanne.
The challenger, Roxanne Perez, is in the ring. And here comes the current NXT Women's Championship.
Jade has begun.
The current NXT Women's Champion.
Cora Jade, so mean in the ring at such a young age.
It's a great way to steal the advantage in a match.
She's a cunning competitor, that's for sure. Cora Jade is hoping to make a statement here tonight.
And that statement is, you can't handle the generation of Jade.
Both competitors are in the ring, and that's what it's all about right there. The NXT Women's Championship. As we head into the ring for the in-ring introductions for this main event championship bout.
Introducing the challenger from Laredo, Texas, Roxanne Perez. And her opponent from Chicago, Illinois, the NXT Women's Champion, Cora Jade.
The energy in this arena is palpable.
These competitors know exactly what's on the line.
The referee holds up the NXT Women's Championship high, and here we go, main event time. NXT Women's Champion Roxanne Perez, Cora Jade, main event. Here we go.
Cora Jade has really made a point to say that she doesn't need any friends or allies as she carves her path in this business. Her so-called generation of Jade is a one-woman show, it seems.
Cora Jade doesn't need or want anyone to get in the way of her professional goals. And you should be applauding the fact that a young superstar such as herself has such great focus, Cole.
Well, we'll see if Cora's focus can translate into coming out on top in this match.
But across the ring is a prodigy. The prodigy, to be more exact, Roxanne Perez. Youth and experience don't usually go hand in hand, but they do for Perez. Think about all that Perez has accomplished at such a young age.
Trapping both arms, the rings of Saturn. My goodness, look at how tight this submit.
Trying to break the hold and is able to do a critical escape there.
Leading her into the corner now.
Cora gets waylaid.
That'll fillet your
Each shot landing with a little bit more venom.
The fight is on, and it's furious.
Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground. Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs. Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now.
Big kick right to the gut. For all of her talent, Cora Jade still tends to take some shortcuts in and out of the ring to achieve her goals. Now shoulders down. Here we go. Not yet. Ooh. Time for her to go home.
Oh, no, wait a minute.
The challenger doesn't even allow one count.
Wow, and he evades the attack.
Ooh, sit-out slam. Catches the leg.
Counters on top of counters, and these opponents are at an impasse.
Really trying to do everything she can to get back in this. Oh, drop kick. Right on the money. Oh, the heel hook. Stretch. Ooh.
It's cinched in. This could be over.
This could result in a tap out. I don't know how much longer she can hold.
They got it. New champ. What a moment.
Here is your winner, and the new NXT Women's Champion, Roxanne Perez.
And a new chapter in this title's legacy begins here.
She came into this match on a mission, and now we have to say it. Mission accomplished. She is a champion.
The prodigy Roxanne Perez picks up the victory and becomes the new NXT Women's Championship against Cora Jade in the main event of the Great American Bash edition of NXT. And that is going to do it for this week's special edition of NXT. I will see all of you for the second week of NXT, the Great American Bash, on the first week of August, in game, that is. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to turn on the notifications bell so you won't miss new content just like this one. And as always, and until then, signing out.